We are at 9,200 feet at High Creek in San Gorgonio Wilderness.
In the San Bernardino National Forest.
Let's show you how we got up here.
Here we go. Vivian Creek Trailhead is located in Forest Falls off Highway 38. We drove up during this beautiful sunrise. Stay to the end to see the stunning sunset.
The sun is lifting up on the horizon. Don't you know it's looking good ahead? Got a tank of gas and 30 miles in.
We're just getting started. There's a cabin right here, so we're gonna be quiet and not wake him up. Good morning.
Good morning. It is a crisp 45 degrees, hence all of the winter clothing. And we got our winter boots on, and where we're going is currently about 30 degrees, so hopefully by the time we get there it'll be a little warmer.
Breathing in the air, it feels like magic. The wind in my hair is wild and free. I always knew that there was something waiting that I don't.
Yeah, so just in case I brought my micro spikes, and if we need them, if that trail gets a little icy, we can just slip them on the ends of our shoes.
We know we're gonna fly over these hills. We know we got the fire and we always will. Bring your light that we're gonna find, 'cause we know we're gonna fly over these hills. Over these hills.
I'm in that stage of, you know, why do I do this? I'm hating life.
That's Cat, hating life.
Okay.
Feels good to be up here in the mountains.
Does it?
Breathe the fresh air.
People often say, you go up Vivian a lot, and we do. We've come up this hike, this trail a lot, but look at this. Why would you not? Once you pass this point, you do need a wilderness permit. We got ours using our phone that morning, but we're here on a weekday. Do it at least a week prior for weekend adventures.
300 yards past the wilderness sign, there's an offshoot where you can go and see Vivian Falls. We'll put a link to Kat and Uni's hike to the falls above.
Trust. It's like the whole sky opened up, gave me a real good reason to enjoy it, because I got a real good feeling, yeah, things are looking up. I got a real good feeling that things are looking up. I got a real good feeling that things are looking up. I wish you good morning from the side.
So beautiful, these fall colors are so pretty. Okay, I'm going.
Life never gets boring.
We're obsessed with these trees. We absolutely love the way the dead tree on the right is being held up by the live one on the left.
Real good feeling I can finally trust. It's like the whole sky opened up, gave me a real good reason to enjoy it, because I got a real good feeling, yeah, things are looking up.
This is about as far as Uni and I got on our hike to the Vivian Falls. Now we're going to keep going. The switchbacks are starting again, look. What do you think, Kev?
Yeah, switchbacks, yeah.
You excited for the switchbacks?
Wow, yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I got a real good feeling. Oh,
We are having such a blast. It's time for a run. Let's go.
Gave me a real good reason to enjoy it because, oh my luck, I got a real good feeling I can finally trust.
What's wrong with him? Leave comments below. What's wrong with him? I'll walk.
Got a real good feeling, yeah, things are looking up.
I've been counting these rings right here. This is where the Magna Carta was signed. Right here's where George Washington crossed the Delaware. Here's where Catherine was born. Here's where I was born. Here's where the rest of you were born.
We're reaching out to touch gold. Everybody get
The roots of this fallen tree were enormous. This is the same tree over the draw.
moving nose it.
One time we were up here and we were resting a little bit further down the trail. We were coming down from the summit and some people said, "You guys see the bear in the little canyon?" Like, no, he's like, yeah, it's just up on the other side over there staring at us. I'm like, okay, so now when we come back this way, I'm always a little more observant.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Bears are one of those things where I want to see one because, you know, how cool would that be? Freaking awesome, right? And then I don't want to see one because how terrifying would that be? I want to see one from a distance where I can zoom in and get a good shot.
Come on, show me what you can do now. Get up off the thing and let go. I think you already
Come on, Rose, you won't be
know.
in shot. It's all about the shot.
It's time to stop the show.
Oh, look at this huge tree. Oh, wow, look at this one. It splits into two. You guys see this? I don't know whether you can see it now because of course, I've got the camera facing the wrong way. Let me see.
It's a two-headed tree.
Look at this. What? That's amazing, isn't it?
It's only just begun. Let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Hi, guys.
Get it started. It's only
As
just
always,
begun.
we video what we hike. We do not hike to video, so.
Go.
So mean. Why do I put up with him, ladies? Because he cooks and he has a pool.
I got a big personality.
We met with Henry, one of a party of 6 who began the hike the same time as we did.
Start up the feeling. Start up the feeling.
We've made it to Halfway Camp Water Source, but as you can see, it is DRY dry. So we have got water here before. It is definitely a seasonal water source. We're gonna stop and have a snack.
Never seen it this dry. This is great hiking. I don't remember the last time we've hiked for this long. We've been hiking about 3 hours now, still in all our winter gears.
It's only just begun.
So we're done with our break. So we'll be going up.
Up, up, up.
Standing up and looking at the satellites. Heaven's getting closer than I realize. Gonna reach for the sky.
2.5 more miles up to High Creek.
Reach for the sky.
That's our countdown there that we camped at last time.
The stars aren't so far away. I can feel the light shining on my face. Gonna reach for the sky. Gonna reach for the sky.
Around 11 o'clock, and finally it's getting a little warmer, so able to take my outer shell off. And as soon as we did that, the sun went back in behind a cloud. Hopefully I don't freeze to death now. So.
I'm gonna try.
Hit that like button to let YouTube know that you're enjoying this video. It's the best way to let them know that you love us.
Floating in a dream that I can't explain. Don't know what it means, but I can't complain. So I reach for the sky. Gonna reach for the sky. Maybe this is more than I can comprehend.
It's such a juxtaposition seeing all these evergreens, but then being blessed with fall colors.
Look at that up there. You can see where a piece is sheared right off that major boulder up there. Pretty cool, huh? One good thing about the cold, no flies. We're about 8,000 feet now. Exerting yourself at this elevation is can get tiring, so stopping to record. Not to catch my breath, really.
I'm gonna try.
We stopped twice now, and in both places while I'm sitting, I've seen toilet paper on the floor. Please, take your toilet paper into a plastic bag and take it back with you.
And it only just takes a little bit of planning before you leave. Gallon Ziploc bag, a Ziploc bag for wet wipes, a Ziploc bag for your clean toilet paper, and then your doggy bags, or just another Ziploc bag if you want, for your soiled paper, and then you bring it all back with you.
And
It's
drop it in the trash when you get home.
right. This has been your service announcement. We met up with these guys again, and we actually started off in the parking lot with them, which was awesome. We did meet Henry on the way. Sadly, Henry was getting a little altitude sickness, so he went back before halfway. But these guys we met again.
Hi there, I'm Krista, and this lady right here, Mary Ann, dragged me to hiking, and now I love hiking since we were hiking since July of last year, every week. This is actually my first hike in this long, yeah. But unfortunately, we need to go back because of our friend Henry and also
myself.
I'll tell that in your.
Sometimes it's more sensible to bail out and know your limits than to keep going and have to be rescued or anything silly like that. So,
And I can always go next time. Yeah,
Exactly.
I can always go next time.
We really enjoyed meeting Krista, Marianne, and friends. We later met the final two members of their party who turned back about a mile from the summit.
you notice that Kevin hesitated then just for a second because, you know, it almost looks like it could go that way. Always take a moment, check your surroundings because it actually goes up there. Alright, favorite part of the trail. Just about half a mile before you get to High Creek, there's this nice flat area here. It isn't a camp, you can't camp here.
Call this the Mill Creek Jump Off Overlook.
Mill Creek, and then what's that behind, babe?
This is Santa Rosa's.
Santa Rosa's. That peak you see in the far distance,
Oh, right.
that's Mount San Jacinto. As we come around this corner here, we just start getting views of the falls. We're up to High Creek. We made it! Woo woo! We made it, guys. We've seen the waterfall, and here we are at High Creek. We've found the perfect little picnic area here, and we are right close to the stream. Here, I'll take you down to the water.
Experience it all.
I made this coffee at 5:30 this morning. What do we think? Did it stay hot? Let's see.
I can see a light shining on out of the dark.
Cat can't stop drinking her coffee.
She's always drinking coffee. Every day is coffee, coffee, coffee. I think one day she's gonna turn into a coffee bean. Hey, that's a cute thermos. Where'd you get it?
Hey, my husband bought me this for Christmas last year, maybe the year before.
For lunch today, we're having breakfast. It's not hot, sadly. I wish we had hot food, but neither of us wanted to bring our stoves. It just needs 5 minutes in cold water and you get milky cereal, and it's yummy.
It's nothing like I've ever seen.
It's so darn beautiful up here.
Experience it all. Experience the feeling right now.
My plan was to go all the way to the creek crossing, but time constraints is just such that it would maybe add another half an hour, and we just don't have that. We do have our headlights, and the plan was to come to High Creek, and this is where we're at.
And this is where we're staying.
Well, it's not, because now we're going back.
Okay,
So,
let's go back.
yes, let's do it.
There's a world I've never seen before, and now I'm rising up and soaring high above it all. It's nothing like I've ever experienced. It's nothing like I've ever seen. Experience it all. Experience the feeling right now. Come fly with me. Come fly away. Come fly with me. Come fly away. Come fly with me. Come fly away. Come fly.
Just look at the sap coming out of this tree. It almost looks like melted candle wax.
It's nothing like I've ever seen.
Amazing. It reminds me of candle wax. It's quite got. This is why we can't have nice things.
Experience the feeling
Going down the trail then, and I'm ahead of Kev, and I look down to my left, and I see this black shape starting to move, so I'm backing up towards Kev, and as he gets close to me, puts the camera on, it's a Mylar balloon.
Stones we carry, clothes we lived in, all the tales we will tell our children. Oh,
Good job, babe.
we're taking the high road.
Please, don't release Mylar balloons. They land in the wilderness and never degrade. Give a hoot, don't pollute.
Ever after, day reborn in no. We're taking the high road. I'm setting the sun, I'm ready to run, I'm walking a tightrope. I give you the fall, spring singing a song, we're taking the high road. We're taking the high road. Finally awakened, we're taking the high
We made it back to Halfway and High Creek Junction. It's 3:30. We have 3.5 miles to go, and we've got about 2.5 hours of daylight left. So let's see if we can get down before we need our headlamps. What do you say, Kev?
I think you better get a wiggle on.
All right, let's do it.
rest tomorrow, the ways unfolding. Oh, we're taking the high road.
We didn't run into any ice this time, but we carried our micro spikes just in case, along with our 10 essentials. For a list of hiking 10 essentials, see the description below.
I'm setting the sun, I'm ready to run, I'm walking a tightrope. I give you the fall, spring singing a song, we're taking the high road. We're taking the high road. Finally
No.
Favorite tree? This is Kev. Kev, this is my favorite tree.
Is it the bear scratches that attracted you to it to begin with?
Oh my gosh, look at those.
Oh my god.
Wherever you are, well, you know I will follow. Rivers to oceans, today and tomorrow. Wherever you are, well, you know I will follow. Rivers to oceans, today and tomorrow.
Hey guys.
Just like most hikers, we have a love-hate relationship with Vivian Trail. We love where it takes you, but man, the final 2 hours are brutal as the trail is so steep. Even with heel-locked boots, it's a killer on your toes. Also, you slip and slide down many of these sections.
So dark, hitting the bottom. I climb.
Back to the trail signs and back over the creek we go.
Yay, we made it!
And we made it in great time. We left High Creek, which is 5.5 miles from here. We left it at 1:40 and it's only 5:30.
Yeah, I'm on a roll, yeah, I'm on a roll. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, I'm on a roll, yeah, I'm on a roll. Here we go. I'm stronger than I've ever been, on fire.
We hope you enjoyed this long day in the wilderness. Next week, we'll be sharing our big reveal.
I know that I've come too far to quit. I'm stronger.
Until next time, we'll see you on the trail.